Ariana, what's the first thing we're going to do? Alright, before we factor, go ahead and read the steps from the previous page if you need to. Step number 1, Ariana? It's okay to read it to us. Which one is our leading coefficient? X squared, 4x, or negative 12? Leading is like in front, right? So this value is 1. So we don't have to do anything. It's done. What's the next thing, Leslie? P. Okay, before we do that, we are going to do that, b over 2 squared, but before we do that, we're going to add c to both sides. So those that are x's are staying, and it's not an x, we're moving it away. So now we have, Leslie, tell me what to write.
X squared plus 4x
Equals?
12.
Good job. Alright, what do we do next? Jenny.
Next, you do the
Yeah, let's do that. What was the formula again, Jenny, for completing the square? And what is our b value, Jenny? 4 is correct. Jenny, what is 4 divided by 2? And 2 squared? 4. We need to add 4 to both sides to complete the square. That's right, plus 4. There you go, Jenny. Good job. Daniel? We're going to factor it. That's right. Do you want to do the x, or you can just tell me the answer?
X plus 2 and x plus 2.
So some of you guys use... raise your hand if you always have to use the x. Okay, raise your hand if you're like, I can do it in my head. Okay, good for you. For those who need it, let's just show them really quick. Daniel, what 2 letters go on top here?
A and C.
That is correct. Look over here, Daniel. A times C.
4.
There's the 1. There's the 4. What letter goes down there, Daniel?
4.
Which is your b value. Daniel, what are 2 numbers that multiply to be 4, but those same 2 numbers add to be 4?
2 and
2
2.
and 2. So this is how we got positive 2, positive 2. Good job, Daniel. Kayla? 12 plus 4? 16. Alright, what's the next step, Kayla? Feel free to read from what we just wrote. We did b over 2 squared. That's what Jenny did. Right? We added 4 to both sides. Something about binomials. So I have the same expression. That would be x plus 2 squared equals 16. Alright, what do we do next? Juan? We're now just going to basically solve the rest of the problem by the square root method. Juan, tell me what's on the left side? Correct. And on this side?
Plus or minus.
Radical?
Yeah,
Or square root? Question. Two numbers that multiply, same two numbers multiply to be 16. So square root of 16 is 4. Leslie with a Y. What do we do next? Okay, we just did that. And now we're just kind of solving. So how do I get x by itself here? So now I have x equals negative 2 plus or minus 4. Remember that negative 2 goes to the left of the plus or minus 4. Class, which side? The left side. Partner A tell partner B, what are the two solutions going to be? How do you set up the two problems? Talk to them. Diana, how do we set it up so we can show that there are two solutions? Okay, so I'm just going to put my finger over one of the math symbols. Can you go ahead and read that to me now? Negative 2 plus 4. Read it to me now, if I can try to cover it. Correct. Diana, what is negative 2 plus 4?
2.
Diana, what is negative 2 minus 4? And these are our two solutions. So we had to solve the quadratics by completing the square. In order to do that, move the c value over, completing the square by using the formula in pink, add that to both sides, binomial squared, take the square root, and then solve it.